Lamont, on behalf of CBS 4 and the Colorado School of Mines, we'd like to present to you this CBS 4 Future Leaders Award. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I found that science is something that really does touch on the strings of my heart.
Math is its own other language, and it's always just made sense. I just get it.
Found out about all these different fields in engineering, and I was just awed by it and the fact that I can do something that can impact the world.
I love taking things apart and putting them back together.
I really like working with my hands and solving problems.
I love science because unlike English, there's a right answer.
I love challenges.
Found out that the star that we were looking at is part of the Alpha Centauri cluster, which contains the planet Proxima b.
Logan Turner speaks astrophysics like a professional.
Proxima b is not only Earth-like in its structure, but could also host life on it.
She found a planet that could support life. She wrote a paper about it. NASA has confirmed her findings and plans to publish her paper.
Do we have E. coli?
In the biotech lab at Rock Canyon High School, Molly Dolan is working on some pretty advanced science.
The effects of insulin-producing E. coli on the ingestion of Drosophila melanogaster, also known as fruit flies.
Easy for her to say. Basically, over the course of many months, these young women fed insulin-producing E. coli to fruit flies to see if it would impact their blood sugar levels.
Our hope was that you could take a one-time probiotic that contains the insulin-producing E. coli and it would actually seed the gut, so you'd get a constant stream of insulin into your bloodstream.
This is all IV stuff.
Kenneth gets a tour of an ambulance as part of the Medical Career Collaborative, or MC² program at Denver Health, an important step toward his goal of becoming an emergency room doctor.
The main thing about their program is that they allow internship at their hospitals.
Kenneth is also a member of the Children's Hospital Mental Health Youth Action Board, where they do projects to make mental health a part of the daily conversation.
Youth and teenagers can have a more definitive definition of mental health and stuff like that through this program.
I partnered with a company called Ozobots. How awesome is that? You get little robots and the logos. I gave them feedback on their small golf ball sized robot called Ozobot.
Erica saw a common message in her work, so the 16-year-old developed her own brand, Science Her Way. She built a website and sells science t-shirts for girls on Amazon.
This one says, I'm the face of STEAM, so this lets everyone know that girls can also do STEAM things as well. We can do it all.
This work is part of a career-wise apprenticeship in which over 3 years he'll learn all the ins and outs of computer networking.
Really just knowing how they work so we can properly diagnose what goes wrong with it.
In 2015, she attended an engineering and science conference at the Colorado School of Mines.
Got to build a bionic hand with a plastic doctor's glove, some straws and string, and then tape.
She did a biomedical engineering science program at the University of Colorado Boulder and a medical school experience at the Anschutz campus.
Jochebed Ogby works where art meets science.
Art Street is a nonprofit organization that helps underserved youth.
As a volunteer intern at Art Street, Jochebed has learned Adobe Photoshop, Illustrator, and many other skills that kicked her art to the next level.
Art Street has kind of helped me get out of my comfort zone.
Outside her comfort zone, Jochebed found the Envision Summer Program at Colorado State University. She and high school students from across the state got to experiment within various engineering fields.
So you're gonna have to be patient, but it's gonna flow down.
Whoa.
It's very satisfying to see little kids be fascinated by something very small. You guys ready?
Like what happens when you put Pop Rocks in soda pop. Kenneth Quinn volunteers to teach simple experiments to kindergartners at Highland Elementary School.
You have to like the little details that make science work to little kids.
I'm taking Calc 3, which is a semester class down at CCD, my fall semester, and then I will most likely be doing differential equations my spring semester.
So you're headed off to Harvard this summer. What are you going to be doing while you're there?
So I'm doing a math class there, which will be going more into pure math and mathematics that isn't really taught in high school, and it's also looking at like proofs for a lot of the theorems that you learn in high school and explaining like why they actually work.
I want to go to a 4-year university and get my master's and eventually PhD in theoretical physics.
Why are you drawn to theoretical physics?
I like learning. I love learning. I want to know how things work. So with theoretical physics, I can not only learn how things work, I can make my own theories on how things work.